Finding a foreign client on the internet takes just a few clicks, but legally onboarding with them often feels like hitting a brick wall. We have instant video calls and real-time collaboration tools, yet the legal and financial systems managing our work are stuck in a completely different century. Picture an independent consultant sitting in India who just landed a remote growth marketing role with a tech startup in Amsterdam. The skills required for the job cross oceans instantly, but the administrative framework needed to actually get paid remains trapped behind strict national borders. Our consultant in India has to figure out double taxation avoidance agreements, prove their local GST compliance, and make sure their paperwork aligns with European Union labor laws. Then come the financial risks. Relying on traditional cross-border banking means accepting high, unpredictable bank fees and hoping the currency exchange rate doesn't tank while the money is in transit. Managing all these borders effectively forces a freelancer to take on an unbillable, part-time job as an international accountant. The administrative friction is so high that many highly skilled professionals avoid lucrative foreign contracts entirely. Software platforms designed for global HR bypass these slow, traditional legal setups entirely. Instead of hiring an expensive international lawyer to draft a custom agreement for every new country, the platform automatically generates a localized contract. This diagram shows how that dual compliance works. The software filters a single central document through a logic tree, satisfying local Indian GST regulations on one side while simultaneously meeting EU labor standards on the other. What used to be a multi-week, high-friction legal negotiation becomes an instantaneous digital signature on a secure, compliant document. The traditional billing process usually involves spending Friday night calculating hours, building a PDF invoice from scratch, and calculating time zones to email a foreign finance team before they leave for the weekend. Deel automates this alternative completely. If you work a set 20-hour week, you simply lock in a recurring billing cycle based on those agreed-upon hours. At the end of each cycle, the system automatically creates and delivers a legally compliant invoice directly to the Dutch client. No manual emails required. This workflow pipeline illustrates exactly what happens next. The document moves sequentially from pending to approved to processing, giving you a transparent status update without ever having to chase the client. Automating the billing cycle protects the freelancer's most valuable asset, reclaiming hours of unbillable administrative time every single month. Swift wire transfers have a fatal flaw. As a sum forces through middle banks, it decreases from fees over several days. The platform solves this by decoupling the transaction. The Netherlands client pays euros into a central pool. The freelancer withdraws rupees instantly to India. This system gives upfront exchange rates, a predictable flat withdrawal fee, and delivery under 24 hours. Freelancers can even optimize their capital further by routing their withdrawals to PayPal, Payoneer, or cryptocurrency wallets like Coinbase. Bypassing legacy banking networks stops capital leakage at the source, guaranteeing predictable revenue for independent workers. While this system optimizes the workflow for independent contractors, growing startups eventually require dedicated full-time international staff. When it's time to scale, companies turn to employer of record or EOR services and global payroll as the logical next steps built natively into the platform. These systems unify a fragmented global workforce. They combine independent contractors, full-time EOR hires, and direct employees all into a single centralized financial dashboard. Standardizing the compliance and payment rails for a single freelancer provides the technical blueprint a company needs to eventually manage a team spread across 50 countries. International contracting has evolved from a state of constant bureaucratic anxiety into a frictionless, modern, and highly professional partnership. By shielding workers from manual administrative and banking tasks, the platform allows them to focus purely on the quality of their output. The administrative wall that once restricted a company's search for talent to its own country has been replaced by a digital dashboard. By engineering away the bureaucratic borders of the past, platforms like Deel allow individuals to build successful careers based entirely on their skill rather than their location.